Hello, and welcome to another video. So today we are going to be talking about the CFR, which is an abbreviation for the Common European Framework. This will be presented by Amaya Maria Ramirez Torres, and the Common European Framework's principles, purpose is to integrate the pluralism, the linguistic diversity, and the language learning in the file of education. The Council of the Europe and Language Education carry out within the framework of the European Culture Convention of 1954, ratified by 49 states. So the Common European Framework helps us to organize certain levels of understanding and of knowledge and helps us organize and have a sort of handout to know if we are progressing in a language or if we are not. As we see in the image that is blue and has stars, this is the image of the Common European Framework flag. We have that the Common European Framework of References for Languages, which is CEFR, is an international standard for describing language ability. It describes language ability on 6-point scale from A1, from beginners, up to C2. As we are advancing on this exposition, we will see what are the differences between the A1 and the C2. We have that the intermediate levels are the B. So we have A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, and C2. For those who have mastered a language, we have the C2. So what's the purpose and the use of the CFR? Well, the purpose of the CEFR is to provide a shared basis of reflection and communication among the different patterns of the field, including those involved in teacher education in the elaboration of language syllables, curriculum, guidelines, textbooks, examinations, etc., across the member states of the Council of Europe. So as we saw before, this is to bring among this helps us to be in a part and to work as one. We also know that the levels are to master a language. So this is more based on the English, but it can also be used in other languages. So we got levels and descriptors. So the first levels that we have are the basic A. So we have A1. In this one, students can understand and use familiar vocabulary every day, also expressions and very basic phrases aimed at the satisfactions of need of the concrete type. So we have that this level is the most basic one we have. It is when students can understand and use familiar vocabulary as daily basis. Then we have the A2. This one can be understood in sentences and frequently used expressions related to areas of most immediate relevance. For example, very basic personal and familiar information, shopping, local geographic, employment. So this level describes more of the basic things, and it's more the type of knowledge that we have from everyday basis. Depending on our level, we can be localized in one of these ones. Then we have the intermediate levels. So these ones are the B. We have the B1 and the B2. On B1, we can understand the main points of clear standards, input on familiar matters, regularly encountered in work, school, lottery, etc. So in this one, we see that it's a little bit more mature. On the B2, we have can understand the main ideas of complex text on both concrete and abstract topics, including technical discussions in his field of specialization. So in this one, we have that it's a little bit more advanced, but it's obviously not that advanced as a level C1. We have this levels C, and this is the last that are categorized as the advanced ones. So the C1 can be understood as a wide range of demanding longer texts and also grasps implicit meanings. On the C2, we have that it can effortlessly understand almost everything she reads or hears. This level is, as we saw, almost as a native speaker's level. This one can understand most of the things we hear, most of the things we read, most of the things we listen. This level is more aimed and it's better because it gets close to the actual language that actual speakers use on their daily basis. Here we have a small graph of the CEFR levels. We have A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, and C2. So we have that A1 and A2 are for beginners, B1 and B2 for intermediate, and C1 and C2 for advanced. Also, Cambridge bases its exams toward the CFR technique. This is a small image that will help us visualize what is the topic about. And this is all about the Common European Framework. So this exposition is really short and it's really small, but hopefully you guys got to understand what is the CFR. So thank you for watching. Bye.